In this class, we'll discuss about how to play this piano by using a music sheet. Okay, so let us dive into this point. So we discussed this in the previous class also, some details of this, what is a note and all those things. Okay, so we will be doing somewhat now in the practical session. Okay, so that is here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a symbol, note symbol, some note symbol which looks like this. Okay, so this is an example. So something it looks like this. Okay, so just assume like this. Okay, so which looks like this. So it means that you have to play that respective note. Okay, so here what I'm doing is what I'll be doing is here. So the first time here when I want to play this C note. Okay, so this is a C note, right? So C note is the first key. Okay, so look at here, C note is the first key, or in this octave, or else in this octave. Okay, so we can keep a dual sound. Something sound will come like this. Okay, so here this note, when you look at this on a, so first I'll talk about this clef which is called as a G clef. G clef, or else we can write this one staff with a treble. Staff with a treble. Okay, so there will be a imaginary line here, or else you can write another extra line here just below the 5 lines that are there here. Okay, so there are few lines here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there are 5 lines, equally spaced lines, and below this line you have to draw another extra line here. So this line is below the first line, below the line 1, below this line 1. Okay, so on this line 1, if you see a note here, that represents, this is the note C. This is the note C. You have to play note C. And so what is the number that you have assigned here? So here you have assigned the number 1, no? So this is the number 1. This is the number 1. Okay, so like this. Okay, like this. Okay, like this. then the next one is like, which will come, the second note. Okay, the second note is not on the second line, but there is a space in between this, the line below this line and the line below this line, right? So there is a line here, right? So here we can reduce this size here. Okay, yeah. So this is the one. Okay, and here one more line I am drawing it. So there is a space between these two lines, right? So there is a space between these two lines. So line 1 and below the line 1, right? There is a space, right? So in this space, so this is the note D. This space is for the note D. Okay, and this space is for, this line is for, represents C. Okay, now the next thing is we have to go for the letter E. So we have written this D is 2. Then the third key is E, right? The third key is E, right? So the third key, which is called as the E, is on the first line. So if you could recall the previous class where I told you, you can remember these lines and all with the acronym. So it's at the beginning very difficult for you to understand all these things. But once you just try to understand this, try to remember these acronyms, it will be very easy for you to remember. Okay, so it's just like playing a piano is just like a typewriting. And so what is the music is essence of music is what you are actually typing, or what is the essay that you are writing in a type by using any typewriter, something like that. So you take an analogy of a typewriter. That's a very, very simple one. Okay, so so your teacher asks you to write an essay, and what you will do is you will take up your laptop or computer and then you will type it, right? So at the very beginning, even you also tried when you are playing a piano. So it was very, very, it will be difficult. So like the same way when you are typing this keyboard, the beginning of a computer, so when you bought a new computer and then you are actually typing some letters and all, you will be searching the words, you will be searching the letters and doing it, right? The same way here also. Okay, so you just try to understand. So once you are comfortable with memorizing this, where is the key, where is all those things, you can easily get it. Okay, so here I asked you to remember the acronym, right? That is every good boy does fine. Okay, so every E is on the line, and G is on the second line, B is on the third line, D is on the fourth line, and F is on the fifth line. And one more name also I asked you to remember, that is FACE, F-A-C-E. Okay, that is F-A-C-E. Okay, so here every good boy does fine. Okay, and the name is F-A-C-E. So in between these lines, there are the keys which comes here is, that is a face. Okay, so likewise here what I am doing is here, just look at here, there after D, the next note will come is a E here. The next note is E. So let me write it here. So this is C, D is 2, E is 3. Okay, then the next note is, which comes here is F. The next note which comes is a F here. Okay, so that is F is fourth one. Okay, this is a one way. Then after F, yes, you are right. After F, you can play hard. G will come. So for you have to remember using the fingers, right? So for that I asked to remember like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the very easy way, best way. So G, A, B, C. Okay. So G, A, B, C, right? So here G will come here, and then G will come on the second line. So you just try to correlate here. G will come on the second line. Okay. So likewise, then A will come in between the first line. A will come in between the second line and the third line. Okay. So likewise, again B will come on the third line. Okay. Then again C will come in, will be present here at the third line and the fourth line. Okay, so these are the lines here. Okay, so let me write the notations here. That is the G is the one, again A, second one, B is the third one, and again C. Okay, so this is the fourth one. Okay, so this C and this C is a different octaves. Okay, so this is a, for example, this is the third octave, so this will be the fourth octave. If this is a fifth octave, that will be the sixth octave. So the octaves will vary. So usually what we'll do is here the middle octave, see just the line below this treble or this treble shaft is called as this C is called as a mid octave. So I will explain that mid octave, all those details in coming up class. But just remember that here this is also a C and this is also a C, but this C is not the same C as here. Okay, so it's a next octave C. Okay, that's what you remember right now. And then here let us play here. Okay, so I am going to play here the first key. Okay, first key. Okay, second key. Okay, then third key, then fourth key, Then again I'm using, see, again I'm using this only these 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So like this, if you use your left hand also, right? So that left hand also like this. Okay. Okay. So look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, like this I played here. Okay. So this way you can play this this one. Okay. So apart from this, the C playing and all 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is actually a G clef. Okay, we are playing by using how to read the G clef. Okay. So but we have to learn the this F clef also. Okay, so that is a staff with a bass. So that also will be learning in the coming up session. So just you do it like a simple, you do the work in a section by section. Okay, so you have to enjoy music while you are playing. So that's ultimately important. So all these things and all, actually you should be able to feel, and then you should be able to play. If you play here, then that will actually give you the pleasure, and also you can easily remember. Okay, so that's very, very important. So it's not just playing for the sake of playing, so you must be able to enjoy the music while you are playing. Okay, that's more important. So these are the things related to this practical session, that is a practical lesson in music, which is a lesson 4. I hope you understood this lesson. Okay, and so please, if you like this video, please press the like button, and please do share this YouTube video, and then subscribe to this YouTube channel. Be sharp, and we'll meet again in the next video. Until then, bye.